No one could have anticipated the direction that Liam Payne's life took. Liam was just a teenage boy when fame took over his life. His journey came to a screeching halt on 16th October when he died in an unfortunate accident in Argentina. Today, let us revisit his pop journey through his memorable quotes. Liam Payne was the heart and soul of pop sensation band One Direction. His journey from a teenage boy auditioning on the reality music competition, The X Factor, to being a part of One Direction is marked by growth struggles and personal revelations. Nothing summarizes the beginning of his career better than when he commented that we were just five normal guys who were thrown into this crazy whirlwind, but we stuck together. The creation of One Direction is an iconic moment in pop culture. Nicole Scherzinger and Simon Cowell were the judges on X Factor. Each of the boys, Zayn Malik, Harry Styles, Liam Payne, Louis Tomlinson, and Niall Horan, had auditioned solo for the X Factor 2010. However, the judges decided to make them a group, and then the rest is history. The sudden shift from normal life to international fame was a lot to handle. At 16, Liam's world turned upside down. He said, "It's so amazing to hear a crowd of people singing one of your songs. It's the best feeling." And One Direction did perform globally to sold-out stadiums. He reflected on this chaos years later, admitting that the band was caught up in something they couldn't fully comprehend. The boy band bubble, constantly demanding and overbearing, was one none of them had signed up for in its entirety. As One Direction climbed the charts, they became the face of pop music for a generation. As he once said, "They say it's not a good thing to be in a boy band. We want to change that. We want to make the boy band cool. It's not just about dancing and dressing the same." Their fan base, particularly among teen girls, made them the internet's first boy band. It came with its own weight. They had the pressure to constantly outperform and be the perfect version of themselves that fans expected. But he has also shared in multiple interviews how fame comes with its own burden. Quoting him, "We had an absolute blast, but there were certain parts of it where it just got a little bit toxic." For Liam, the constant touring, recording, and media attention started taking a toll. Even though the band presented a united front, he often hinted at the struggles behind the scenes. The relentless pace of One Direction's success became both a blessing and a curse. For 6 years, the band was a teenage sensation. They had 5 studio albums, 10 extended plays, 17 singles, including 2 charity singles, 2 video albums, and 17 music videos. But at their peak success, the band announced that they were parting ways when Zayn announced he wanted a solo career. For many, it felt like the death of an era. While there were promises of a return, fans couldn't help but wonder if this was truly the end. For Liam, stepping away from the band meant confronting the reality of burnout. In interviews, he reflected on the grueling schedules that left him and the others running on fumes. The spark was dimming, and their break felt necessary for their mental and emotional well-being. He even said, "I think sometimes I don't realize how much the pressure gets to me." As Liam embarked on his solo career, his reflections on his One Direction days grew more transparent. In various interviews, he spoke candidly about how the band's break was not just a decision but a necessity. The fun and excitement that once defined their early years had been overshadowed by the demands of being international superstars. His solo career had many notable hits like "Strip That Down" and "For You," which made the top 10 Billboard charts. Taking at his own pace, he ensured that he wasn't overwhelmed by the pressure of international fame. "I'm taking my time, focusing on myself, and making music that I'm proud of," Liam stated. Liam Payne has been open about his struggles with relationships both during and after his time in One Direction. Fame brought its own set of challenges, and his personal life often became tabloid news, something that complicated his ability to maintain normalcy. His relationship with Cheryl, with whom he shares a son, Bear, was one of the most publicized aspects of his personal life. "Being a dad is the best job in the world," he had announced. Their breakup was a huge PR scandal, and even his future relationships would make their way to page 6. he believed that people should live outside of their screens and said, "When I think about it, I do start to worry about this whole social media thing. It does make me uncomfortable. Kids should be out, living their lives, getting out and enjoying themselves." Fame has its ups and downs, and Liam has stood his ground, making his vulnerability visible to all. Upon his unfortunate death, people from all over the world share their grief. His ex bandmates released statements sharing how his death has shaken them. He will be in their hearts and the hearts of the fans forever. Which one of his songs or quotes has left a mark on you? This is Lena signing off.